Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, The Gyan Center. I am Richa Shakya and I'll be helping you to learn basic English grammar. In the previous video, we discussed in brief about the different parts of speech, and in today's lesson, we'll be learning in detail about one of the most important part of speech, the nouns. We will also be discussing about the different types of nouns and the rules to be followed while using them. So, what is a noun? A noun can be defined in many ways, but it can simply be defined as the name given to a person, a place, animal, thing, idea, or feelings. There are several different types of nouns. They are concrete and abstract noun, common and proper noun, collective noun, countable and uncountable nouns. Let us begin with concrete and abstract nouns. Concrete noun. All the nouns that have physical existence, or the nouns that we can touch or see, are called concrete nouns. The concrete nouns include the name of people, places, animals, and things. For example, in the sentence, Srijana likes to go to the park with her friends, the words Srijana, park, and friends are concrete nouns, because these words have a physical existence. The words like Nepal, table, elephant, car, etc. are few more examples of concrete nouns. Abstract nouns. The nouns that do not have any physical existence are called abstract nouns. We cannot touch or see them. These are basically ideas and feelings of people. For example, in the sentence, happiness and sorrow are the parts of life. The words happiness and sorrow are abstract nouns. Similarly, love, anger, ego, honesty, etc. are also abstract nouns. The next group of nouns are common and proper nouns. A common noun is a name given to a particular type of substance or person or even species, which denote a general noun. That is, it is a name given in general. For example, men, days, dog, city, country, etc. The common nouns can be present in both singular and plural forms, whereas a proper noun is a name that represents something or someone, which denotes an individual person or substance. The proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. Let us consider a few examples of common and proper nouns. In this chart, all the nouns on the left side are common nouns, and all the nouns on the right side are the proper nouns. The first example is restaurant. Restaurant is a common noun because it can be any restaurant. But McDonald's represents the name of one particular restaurant, so it is a proper noun. In the same way, boy is a common noun because it can be any boy, but Anuj is a proper noun because it is the name of one particular boy, that is Anuj. Similarly, the word subject is a common noun, whereas science is a proper noun. Day is a common noun because it could be any day of the week, but Sunday is a proper noun. Country is also a common noun, whereas Nepal is a proper noun. Similarly, religion is a common noun because there are so many different religions, but Buddhism is a proper noun. And we can notice that all the proper nouns are written in first capital alphabet, which is the rule for writing proper nouns. The next type of nouns are collective nouns. Collective noun is the name given to a group of people, animal, places, etc. For example, a group of employees of a company is called a staff. Hence, staff is the collective noun that represents a group of employees. Similarly, a group of wolves is called a pack. So, pack is also a collective noun representing many wolves. A collection of photographs is called an album. So, album is also a collective noun. In the same way, a group of soldiers is called army. A group of scouts is called a troop. Group of fish is called a catch. A group of sheep is called a flock. And a collection of wood is called stack. Hence, army, troop, catch, flock, and stack are all collective nouns. Since there are so many collective nouns, sometimes we might not be able to remember the exact collective noun for the particular thing. In that case, we can simply use a group of in front of the nouns. The final type of the noun is the countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are simply the nouns that can be counted, whereas uncountable nouns are the nouns that cannot be counted. The example of countable nouns are apple, school, house, elephant, etc. And the examples of uncountable nouns are love, oil, water, sugar, etc. The countable nouns can take singular or plural verbs. Let us take an example. There is a pen on the shelf. In this sentence, the noun pen is countable and it takes a singular verb. Whereas in the next sentence, those flowers are very big. The noun flowers are countable and they are plural, so they take a plural verb. However, in the case of uncountable nouns, the nouns always take a singular verb. Like in the sentence, there is some milk in the glass. Milk is the uncountable noun and it takes a singular verb. In the case of countable nouns, we can use a, an, one, two, etc. in front of the nouns, but we cannot use these words in front of uncountable nouns. To measure the quantity of uncountable nouns, we can use units like a glass of water, a cup of tea, few grams of flour, a liter of juice, etc. In order to ask questions regarding the quantity of countable nouns, we use how many. Whereas in the case of uncountable nouns, since they don't have any measures, we use how much. Like how many apples and how many elephants in the case of countable nouns. And for uncountable nouns, we ask how much water, how much sugar, etc. So these were the few rules to be used for countable and uncountable nouns. The rules should always be remembered and followed. So this is the end of today's video. We'll be discussing about the next part of speech, pronouns, in the next lesson. Thank you everyone for your time and patience. And I would also like to thank IME Pay for supporting us. If you liked our video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel, The GAN Center. Bye-bye.